Welcome to another exciting episode of 4x4 Ventures. In this episode, we're going to chat to you about the BFGoodrich All Terrain KO2 285/75 R16 tires. Now, at 4x4 Ventures, we're running those tires. We believe they're a great product. I've supported the BFGoodrich brand for 5 years, and I know it's a very subjective topic and there's been a whole lot of trials and tests, but I'll give you some insight as to why I think they work for me. We're heading out to S2Ep2. It's just outside of Brits. We're on the way there now. The weather's overcast. So it should be a good day of shooting, good day for some fun. Let's head on out there. Let's get the wheels dirty and let's enjoy it. It all starts when it comes to getting a 4x4 or off-road vehicle. One of the first changes that anybody makes is looking at tires. And when you look at tires, you think of tire size, which when I first started out, I didn't really bear that in mind. Now, just remember that when you go a bigger set of tires, you lose a percentage value in power. With regards to the Ford Ranger, I obviously have the BFGoodrich All Terrain KO2s fitted, the 285/75 R16 tires. All that basically means is it's very close to a 33-inch diameter tire. Now, I chose the All Terrain BFGoodrich KO2s because they essentially were an upgrade to the KOs. Whilst I love the KOs from a grip point of view, I prefer the KO2s just because, like I said, they work for me as an individual and as 4x4 Ventures. I get maximum traction when going off-road. I get good traction when on-road. The life of the tires also something to consider. How many kilometers does one get out of a set of tires? In this instance, I had these tires fitted with the vehicle at 11,000 kilometers. I'm now sitting at 40,000 kilometers. I really have enjoyed the tire, and we'll go over more specs when we get to S2Ep2 and show you the tires in action. So what a day. It started off overcast. It has been hot as all hell. We're still here at S2Ep2. We're parked up alongside the river, and I tell you what, we've put the KO2s to the test. Now, what's really strange and what I've found out from doing a lot of research is that the KO2 all-terrain tires are based off of the KR2 race tires that were developed and created and built for the Baja in USA, the Baja race in USA. So the one thing to take away from BFGoodrich, being quite biased to the brand, but also a good supporter of a quality product, is that it's been tried and tested and backed up through heritage. It is a tire that has great purpose and strength, which I think in any instance when driving at a place like S2Ep2, which is, don't forget, one of the 2 terror trails in the Gauteng area, the KO2s just shine and shine well. How I drive the KO2s at the moment is when on road, I travel at 2.7 bar. When going off-road on rocky terrain, I travel between 1.1 bar and 1.5 bar. If going on the desert or on the beach, you go 1 bar, and you could go a little bit lower, although not ideal. But one of the great things is with the KO2s, the strength in the sidewalls, shouldn't be a real issue. And today on the S2Ep2 track, which I tell you is a tough track, it is not easy. The tires performed well. We did both going uphill, we went through rivers, and both the lift, the height gain with the tire, and the strength in the tire walls, it just made for an easier trip and made it quite enjoyable. So there's a couple of points, selling points when it comes to the all-terrain KO2s. They are a great tire. Shootouts have been done, yes, and tires are, like I said earlier, a very subjective matter, but and that comes down a lot to the brand, the kind of support that you get, and primarily how long a tire lives on your vehicle, whether it's going on the road or going off-road. So what I can tell you is that the KO2s, they do have an all-aggressive all-terrain traction system within the tread design and pattern. There's some clever little things that they've done to the tread that kind of make it unique for us and for me, and it's things that we don't even chat about, you know, just oversights on the actual design of the tread. One of the things that I found quite appealing to the KO2 brand is the tread life. Now, I've used KO1s, first generation, second generation, and now I'm on the KO2s. And one of the things that really attracted me as the buyer into the brand and continued supporter of the brand is the tread life. You get great tread life for both on and off-road, and I would say as 4x4 Ventures, to be honest with you, I probably have 70% Tyre use and 30% off-road use. So for me, I'm happy with the tread life that I get from the KO2s. And one of the biggest selling points, and something that I've actually witnessed firsthand, is the strength in the sidewall. I've driven and literally hit a little stump, and the stump went right into the side wall of the tyre. Yes, there was some rubber damage, but the stump didn't manage to penetrate the sidewall, and that was a direct sidewall hit. So it is a strong sidewall. Overall, how have the tyres performed today? Well, you know, in water and slippery rocks, I tended to notice and see what all the other vehicles were doing, and there was no ways you weren't going to slide on those sort of things. So traction, you know, in a river type situation where the rocks are very slippery, have maybe some algae on them, look, I think traction is, you know, the best that you can get at what you get. So I wasn't too fazed about that. What really works for me is, because I have the larger tire size, I do get better ground clearance. And going through some of this stuff, it really does help, especially when you have a really bad departure angle, such as the Ford has. So all in all though, great traction. When going up hills and doing all of the loose shell rock type driving, which is kind of what we did, and you'll see that in the footage, you know, the BFGoodrich tires, they did an amazing job. So to end on that note, what I want to do is say thank you to BFGoodrich for being a sponsor to this episode. We had a great day out at S2Ep2. If you're keen to go and do some off-roading, I'm just going to let you know that S2Ep2 is no joke. It's a real track. It might not be your thing, but if you're looking to get out, maybe have a braai, take the kids somewhere, enjoy a little bit of off-roading, then S2Ep2 is the place. Be warned though, the vehicle, I would say, needs to be at least modded to a point where, you know, you prevent undercarriage damage. And please, you know, when doing some of these obstacles, don't be silly. You know, if you see an obstacle that you can't do and you're not keen to take it, don't try it unless with a professional. So from us at 4x4 Ventures, guys, it's been an absolutely fantastic day. Like I said, it's got really hot, so we're going to have a braai now, sit around the fire, clap back a couple of wetties and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. But for all of you guys at home, thanks for your support. I'll leave all the links down below. Enjoy your next 4x4 Ventures. We'll see you soon. Cheers.